Have you ever felt that something was about to happen, as if the heavens were moving in your favor, even when everything around you seems still? There is a key that no one sees, but it is opening doors in your life at this very moment. Maybe you don't realize it, maybe you can't see the signs yet, but God is working now. And what you will discover today may surprise you. How many times have you prayed silently, believed against all odds, held back tears, and continued walking by faith? Have you ever experienced this? That feeling that something greater is happening behind the scenes in the spiritual realm, even when the doors seem closed. The truth is, there is an invisible reality moving in your favor. Today is not an ordinary day. Today could be the day of your victory. God is opening doors that no one can close. It's no coincidence that you're listening to this message right now. Stay with me until the end because you're going to understand what this invisible key is, and how it's already working for you even before you realize it. And when this revelation touches your heart, everything will begin to make sense. Because while you think you're waiting for an answer, you're actually being prepared to experience something greater than you imagined. There's a spiritual movement happening right now, and perhaps this message is the confirmation you asked for in prayer. Nothing is by chance. Each word could be the missing piece for you to understand that God is already opening paths where before there were only blockages. And I really want to know, have you ever experienced a moment when everything seemed stuck, but suddenly a door opened unexpectedly? If this topic resonates with you, leave a comment below about what has touched you the most so far. Your experience can strengthen the faith of someone else reading this. Here, we are not just spectators. We are a community that grows together, prays together, and believes together. If this message speaks to your heart, please like this video. It seems simple, but it helps this message reach more people who need to hear that God still opens impossible doors. And if you feel that this type of content strengthens your faith, subscribe to the channel. Your participation here is what makes this channel grow and reach more lives with messages like this. Because what comes next may reveal something you never realized before. Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject. Because the truth is that not everything happens on the visible plane, and often life seems stagnant precisely to prepare for a transformation that you cannot yet see. While you felt trapped, while you looked at closed doors and feared not winning, something was happening behind the scenes of your journey. There are silent battles being fought in favor of your victory, decisions being aligned, opportunities being designed even before you realize it. It is in this invisible place, in this hidden reality, that true change begins. And even in moments of doubt, when you thought nothing was happening, God was working on every detail, shaping a mindset of faith, courage, and perseverance that will impact your entire life. It's strange to think that what seemed like a setback was, in fact, preparation for something greater. Every tear, every challenge, every difficult decision, everything had a purpose. Every step you took in the darkness was being guided to open doors that you cannot yet see. It is at this point that your perception begins to change, when you understand that the invisible has weight and importance in your story. Comment below, I'm on this journey too. Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject, because there is an authority that is above any opposition, an invisible force that moves mountains, opens paths, and transforms realities even when everything seems blocked. Think about it. It's not about luck, it's not about influence, it's not about who is around you or what you have already achieved. It's about purpose. God holds the key, and when He decides to open a door, no human or spiritual obstacle can close it. Every situation that seemed like a stalemate, every moment of frustration or delay, is actually a divine alignment working behind the scenes of your life. The victory you expect today is not a coincidence. It is the result of decisions, journeys, and revelations that have been prepared for a long time, even while you doubted or saw no progress. And it's impressive to realize that the invisible key that opens these doors doesn't depend on what you see, but on what you believe and allow to happen in your heart. It is at this point that faith ceases to be just hope and becomes a transformative force, capable of impacting your entire reality. Comment below, this makes sense to me. Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject, because this invisible key that few perceive is much more than a symbol. It is the essence of active faith that transforms lives. It's not just about waiting, but about continuing to act with silent obedience, persisting even when no one is watching, trusting even without tangible proof. Every step you took, every small decision that seemed insignificant, Every moment of perseverance was recorded behind the scenes of your spiritual journey and has an impact that goes far beyond what you imagine. You thought you were alone, that your struggles were invisible, that the efforts weren't worth it, but everything is aligned with a greater plan. The door that seemed closed will not open before the right time, and God opens it exactly at the moment when each circumstance, each lesson, and each heart is ready to receive what He promised. It is in this combination of patience, trust, and silent action that transformation begins to manifest, and it is there that the hidden truth is revealed, showing that nothing you went through was in vain. Comment below, "I'm on this journey too." Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject, because all of this isn't theory, it's real movement happening in your life today. Perhaps you haven't realized it yet, but professional doors are beginning to align, important decisions are being organized behind the scenes, and unexpected opportunities may arise from where you least expect them. In your family, where there was tension, a path of restoration may be beginning. Within you, that emotional liberation that seemed distant has already begun as a silent transformation in your mindset. Answers to old prayers are approaching the right moment to manifest. Listen to this carefully. Today the cycle breaks. Today fear loses its power. Today a new phase begins. It's not tomorrow. It's not next year. It's today. There is a spiritual urgency that doesn't depend on external circumstances, but on the internal alignment that is happening now. The hidden truth is that the impact of this change begins first within you, in your decisions, in your posture, in your renewed faith. And when this adjusts internally, the external world begins to respond. Comment below, "I believe it's today." Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject, because it's not enough to just understand, you need to activate it. There's a moment in the journey where revelation meets decision. You've heard, reflected, felt something move inside, and now this transformation needs to move from the realm of ideas to the realm of action. The invisible key doesn't just function as a symbol, it responds to assumed faith, to a declared word, to a mindset aligned with purpose. When you decide to agree with what God has already determined, something changes in the spiritual background. A force is released when you take a stand. Perhaps you don't yet see the door fully open, but you can already sense that something is shifting. That feeling of impossibility begins to give way to a new conviction. The hidden truth is that heaven responds to courageous decisions here on earth. And when that connection happens, the impossible begins to yield. The invisible key is already turning, and the door that seemed impossible is beginning to move. Comment below, "I receive this key." If you've made it this far, it's because this message truly resonated with something within you. And that's no small thing. When we stay until the end, it's because there's a connection, there's identification, there's a thirst for growth and direction. If this content has added value to your journey, consider subscribing to the channel. Here, the intention is to continue bringing messages that strengthen faith, adjust mindset, and reveal truths that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily life. And so I know you stayed with me until the end. Write in the comments, "This message was for me." I like to read every sentence because it shows that it's not just a video, it's a community walking together. If at any point you felt something resonated with you, leave a like. It's a simple way to show that this conversation truly touched you. And there's a video over here that perfectly complements this topic. Click on it and continue with me there, because this journey still has much to reveal.